It's never too late. Real stories of success after MB. They say youth is for dreams and old age is for memories. But what if that's not true? What if life doesn't end at Mambi, but begins again? This is the story of those who refused to let time define them. People who said, I'm not done yet. People who proved it's never too late. Story 1, the painter who never painted. Evelyn had been a nurse all her life. She was calm, kind, dependable, the kind of woman who took care of everyone but herself. In her closet, behind winter coats and dusty photo albums, sat an old wooden box. Inside, a set of untouched oil paints, a gift from her father. She was 22 when he gave them to her. She was 62 when she finally opened them. Her hands trembled as she dipped the brush into color. It wasn't perfect. It didn't need to be. 2 years later, Evelyn's art was featured in a small-town gallery. A local paper called her a blooming artist of quiet brilliance. When asked why she waited so long, she smiled and said, I wasn't waiting, I was becoming. Story 2, the grandpa with the podcast. Raymond spent his life delivering letters. A postman for 40 years, he knew every porch, every dog, every face on his route. But when he retired, the silence was deafening. His granddaughter handed him a small microphone one day. Tell me a story, she said. So he did. He recorded tales from the neighborhood, memories of war, love, loss, and laughter. He called it Letters from the Porch. He had no followers at first. Then one day, a stranger commented, Your voice reminds me of my grandfather. Thank you. Within a year, he had thousands of listeners. Each week, people tuned in, not for information, but for warmth. His voice became a lighthouse in a noisy world. Story 3, the comeback coach. Daryl once dreamed of football greatness. He had the talent, the drive, but a torn ligament ended it all at 19. He buried that dream and spent 35 years selling insurance. Then one autumn, his grandson joined the local high school team. Daryl stood on the sidelines, heart aching with old dreams. The coach noticed. Want to help out? He asked. So Daryl coached, quietly, firmly. He didn't shout. He listened. He believed. That year, the team made it to the finals. One player said, Coach Daryl didn't just teach us plays. He taught us how to believe again. #reflection. You see, these aren't stories of fame. They're stories of courage. Courage to begin when most people think it's over. Courage to bloom, even if it's autumn. Because the truth is, you're not too old to start painting. You're not too late to inspire. You're not too far gone to try again. The world may not expect greatness from you after 50, but that's exactly when you surprise it. Closing. So if you're watching this and you think your best years are behind you, let these stories remind you it's never too late to create, to speak, to rebuild, to begin again. Because life doesn't stop at Famti. Sometimes that's exactly when it starts. The end.